My name's Arka Kumar and I'm in ninth grade. I think the lunch line's really long. Me and my friends have to kind of run because it takes a while, but otherwise the lunches are pretty good. Like 10 minutes maybe? It's a good amount of time. It's just that the lunch is too long, so too short, so it's like a lot of time. It takes up a lot of time. I would definitely make lunch longer because it's only in half hour and it's kind of short.
My name is Ava Hoffman. I'm a junior. The lunch is alright. I get it sometimes, but not every single day. It can take me like 10 minutes. The lines are pretty long, sorry. Worse than before, to be honest. I remember like during freshman year, it was so fast because we didn't have to put in our ID numbers, and like it was not really like that good though, because people could like take multiple like foods because it wasn't really like regulated as much per se, but it was much faster. So maybe just get rid of like the ID thing. Yeah.
Carolyn, I'm a senior. I think they need a change because every time I get out of class now, I always have to run to the line to get food, and all my classes are really far from the cafeteria, so I think that there needs to be some change. If the lines are short, it takes about like 5 to 10 minutes, but sometimes when it's really long, it takes like 20 to 30 minutes. I think they're worse than before because there's like two lines that like combine to each other and they just like join with one another, and I think like that's becoming a problem. I would just not combine both of the lines because one is going from like the back, like very back of the commons, and one is going from the very front. And some people don't like, they want to choose like different lines for the food options that they offer. So yeah.
My name is Logan Harder. I am a junior, so 11th grade. Very much a mixed bag. It's nice that there's relatively nicer food, but the lines are way longer. Depends on how many people cut in front of me. That's a big issue. But typically it ranges from, I want to say, like 10 minutes to like 15, 17 minutes. Oh, worse. Probably try and implement more lines, or at the very least, try and cut down on the risk of cutting. Thank you.
I'm Damien Navarro, 9th grade. Lunch line it's too long. It's too crowded. It takes way too long to get my food. Probably like 10, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. Have actual like individual lines and not have so much people crowd at the front door.
My name is Jason Judine. I'm a senior. Okay, so at first, like, it was really bad because it would take, the first day, it took like half an hour for me to get through the lunch line, and like, lunch was over by the time I got my food. So I didn't really like that, but now it's okay. Definitely worse than before. Yeah. Honestly, I would just revert back to the last year one because, like, it worked fine. So, yeah, I don't know.
My name is Kaden Leung, and I am in 11th grade. I think that it's a good thing that the school is making an effort to try and speed up the lunch line because, as you all know, last year it was a bit hectic. But in terms of effectiveness, I think that there still is a pretty long wait for the lunch line, but I guess it's unavoidable. I haven't been able to map out the times yet for everything, but personally, I'd say depending on the line you go to, it may be better or worse because now that we've split out, there's like one section in the front and one around the side. You don't know which one's going to be faster until you're into that line. So that if going all the way around, there is, a shorter line, you won't know that if you're in the front. Do you know what I mean? If you're at like the back of the line, going from the front, it's taking me, the most memorable is like 10 minutes straight, which is, I think, what they expect for that. So I think because we have state mandatory free lunches, and because of that to be a greater increase of people wanting to go, there isn't much that we can do besides just opening up, spreading out the students, right? So I also like how they have their kind of like I don't remember what they call it, but you can just go in, get some food, and get out. They have like a fourth one set up in another location, and that also kind of eases the thing. So having perhaps even more like areas for lunch, or having maybe perhaps pre-made meals, right? So we have to get our fruits and vegetables. So adding that into the meal as well, instead of having students having to take time to grab and get it, that could also speed it up.
My name is Sarah, and I'm in 10th grade. It's longer than last year, but it only have like about 10 minutes left to eat usually. Probably like 15-20 minutes usually. It's worse. I think last year we definitely had more time to eat. Maybe we could like have more lines inside, because last year they had 3 lines inside and now they kind of changed it. So.